Yo, what's going on guys, Manny here and welcome to this new video where we're going to be taking a look at PES 2020. Now obviously you guys know that I played 2019 and I played it quite a lot through Become a Legend and most recently even through playing 2019 Master League live on Twitch. So if you don't already follow me on Twitch, the link is always down in the description and I've been streaming lately on there. I've been almost addicted to the game. It's been making me go to bed very, very late, but I'm enjoying currently a Master League season with Ajax. So if you want to check that out, go and follow the Twitch link down in the description. But yeah, PES 2020. We got invited down to Manchester United's training ground to try it out by Konami, so massive shout out to them. And yeah, we got hands on with the game. Quite a few of us influencers and people that play this game a lot. So first of all, we're going to talk about the menus. Nothing really has changed on the menus, like nothing really, which is a bit disappointing because I feel like that's a massive step needed to be taken in order to take this game to a new level. So it's a bit frustrating there, but it's not too much of a big deal at the same time. But yeah, player faces this year, as you can see on your screen right now, Manchester United, the new licensed team in the game, which is unfortunate for me being a Liverpool fan. It's a bit annoying because I'd rather have Liverpool as a licensed team. But Manchester United, you can see the faces of the players look very, very realistic. The facial expressions, all sorts of things. And PES has made another big step in taking the game in a very, very good direction. So yeah, player faces, player graphics look very, very good this year. So another step to taking this game to a new level, and I hope it really does reach that level. In the build that we had, we only really had access to Manchester United and this Legends team that you can see here, which was a bit weird because we didn't have access to any defenders. There weren't really any defenders in the Legend team, so I did end up playing Patrick Vieira at centre-back when I used the team. But yeah, you can see the definition on the player faces, the graphics, this young Beckham here as well, it looks really good. Even Totti, the way his hair's moving in this clip. Ronaldinho, they put a build of him as he is in his current state, which is a bit funny. So he was like 81 rated or quite low rated in the end. But you can see the graphics, the overall look of the game has definitely improved. And the addition of Old Trafford in this game looks like a very, very realistic representation. But yeah, moving on, we're going to go into the gameplay and I'm going to say what I feel has changed, what I feel could be better, and just little improvements that have been made from 2019 to 2020. So, in 2019, the game was still very good, a step up from 2018, and moving on to this one, I feel like in terms of smoothness, again, they've taken it to a new level. They're doing more stuff with it. It's a bit more slick. They've got new ways to dribble, and they've got this new close control system as well, which is pretty cool. So the people that could be able to use that very, very well will prosper in this game. They'll do very well in this game because it is a nice feature. It does allow you to hold up the play, get players in, and then burst away. But yeah, the overall smoothness, the way the gameplay feels is very, very good. And again, they've created a game which is fun to play, addictive to play, and that's what you want in your sports game. You want you want a game that can give you that feeling of just having fun and you just keep on wanting to play it. And I feel like this was the exact same. Unfortunately for us, we only had like an hour and a half to play the game, but it was a good experience nevertheless, and we were able to have some fun in it. In this game, you can see me, I'm playing against Bibinho, a quite well-known face in the PES community, and yeah, we were just testing out the mechanics, trying to do some different stuff there. As you can see, Cruyff with the skill, which I haven't really seen in PES 2019. It looked a bit different, had a little shimmy on the drag back as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't really get past Chris Smalling, but it was a really nice thing to see in the game. And for me, obviously, I'm not the greatest at PES. I'm like your average, very average PES player. So I was just trying new things and trying to see what kind of skills I could pull off, where I could pull them off, and if I could do so to a good level. But you can see the weight of the pass, again, very good. The runs they make on this game, very intelligent, and overall just bringing a realistic feel to the game. And the touches, the passes, there's several stuff that I will touch on later in this video, but you can see just the realistic feel that you get from just the little skills, the little just body feints, the body movements. Even the blocks this year are a massive thing. You'll see quite a few times where there's realistic blocks, realistic collisions, and it just does add to the overall just experience of the game. But here you'll see one of them as well. Cruyff picking up the ball. McTominay comes across. Cruyff holding him off, and then he smashes it past the goalkeeper. That was pretty much the only good goal I scored, really. Obviously, like I said, we had a limited time as well. But this is what I mean. These are the little things that get me excited when I'm watching a football game. The realistic collisions, just the the little coming togethers like that. McTominay tried to get Cruyff off the ball. Obviously, he's a better player, so he's going to be able to hold him off. He's going to be able to do something different and also create something special, as you've just seen there. So he picks it up, takes it on the back foot. McTominay comes across. He uses his arms to keep himself in front, and then the striker as well is pure. I'm pretty sure if you guys have seen the PES 2020 trailer, the official trailer they released with Messi and Barcelona, you'll see Messi taking a similar strike, and they've added that animation, or it just looks a lot more pure when they strike the ball, which is really good to see. But yeah, I had so much fun playing the game. From the gameplay itself, I did learn one thing, and I do think it will be very, very big this year on PES 2020. It's going to be crossing. Crossing has improved a lot. The way they direct the headers, the type of headers they do, it's definitely improved. So I feel like crossing will be a very, very effective way to score once again. But the type of headers they'll score will be much different to in previous PES games. But for me, I had fun with it. You'll see in the gameplay clips that we had, there'll be quite a few decent crossing opportunities. That was not one of them. That was just me being a bit silly. But yeah, it was just so fun to play. Again, had a good time, and obviously, as you would expect, I didn't really want to leave. As you see Martial just skipping past there. Just those little gliding animations just make it like nice and smooth, and I really, really did enjoy it. But yeah, overall, I would say, once again, we're going to have a very fun game. Once again, a disappointment that there's nothing they can really do with regards to licensing and stuff like that. But if you guys do have an open mind and you want something a bit different from your FIFA or whatever game you play, try PES 2020. They're not paying me to say this. I'm not being paid to say any of this. But I genuinely do have a lot of fun playing this game. And that's why I've been addicted to it on stream lately, PES 2019. But honestly, I would say, guys, if you want to try a PES, this is the year to try it. Look at the way he tries to keep his balance there. Very, very nice stuff. But yeah, try it. Give it a go. Have an open mind. I would recommend that if you do get it, try not to get it on Xbox, because unfortunately, you won't be able to get the option file. So if you do think the kits and stuff are a major problem, then you may not enjoy the experience just as much. So try and get it on PC or PS4, and you'll get the best experience for yourself on this game. But the overall feel of it, very good. It's more fluid once again. The game speed here might look a bit slow because I'm playing this at 0 game speed. However, it still does feel very good. It looks, it feels better to play than it looks for many people. But yeah, if you need to offline, you can take the game speed up to level 1 or level 2, and you can better your experience that way. But for me, I don't mind what game speed I play at. Usually I use number 2 just to make it quicker for my viewers and stuff. But yeah, that is not a major thing. Like I said, give it a go, pick it up, play something different. I'm hoping myself that, I know that they've added new stuff to Master League. And I'm hoping that they'll also replicate that and become a legend, because it's been the same for the past few years and we need something fresher. I'm pretty sure those of you guys who do watch my series will agree with that. But yeah, I didn't really use the Manchester United team much. I think I used them once, but you can see they're going to be a very powerful team in this. They've got Pogba still, who may not be there in a few months, but they've got Pogba, Lingard, Rashford's very good on the game, and they do have quite a fluid thing. I was a bit surprised to see that Scott McTominay was the ambassador on the game, but fair play to him, well done to him, and they have made him look very, very realistic in the game. But yeah, you'll see in the game there are nice little turns like this. That's the close dribbling that I was talking about. Maradona utilising that there, probably on an unnecessary fake shot, and I was hoping for a little bit of a penalty there, which I didn't get. And then up the other end, they got a penalty, like Bibby got a penalty, and the referee pointed straight to the spot. Mateus looking very disappointed there. But McTominay, they've changed the run-ups as well for penalties, so I'm hoping they'll allow that for players as well. That save was a bit like too easy. It was a poor penalty, to be fair, but I'm hoping that they can let you add those sort of run-ups to your player in Become Legend. That would be a very, very good addition. And I hope they just added more to the game as well, because it is going in the right direction. In terms of gameplay for the last 2 years, in my opinion, has been better than FIFA. So to see it going forward and looking better each year is a big thing for me. And it's getting back to the days of when PES, depending on how they go with it, could overtake FIFA in terms of gameplay and just more people going over to PES. I reckon in the next few years, the way it's going, it could be like that. But obviously, for those people at home who do care about licenses and kits and that will probably not be the case. But here you can see, once again, another example of Manchester United, the real faces, how it looks. I'm going to touch on a few things here in this game, which were pretty cool for me. And you'll be seeing that throughout. Look at the back heel there. I love that. They got it on the old PES as well, but there it was a lot more smoother. McTominay performing that to perfection. And then here he tries a long shot, which just goes straight into the arms of Khan. Once again, guys, goalkeepers, very, very good on this game. The animations, the reflexes, the saves and catches they're able to pull off are very, very good. Here you can see me trying once again the crossing. You can see the collision even there with Lingard is a lot different to how it would be in PES 19. And I did like that. But yeah, just overall, the blocks, everything. Look at the way this realistic as well. As he goes to block it, Ashley Young looking away as well because no one wants to get hit with the ball in the face. And you could just see throughout the game, this is what I say to people. When people say, is PES better than FIFA? I say gameplay-wise, because every game, you pretty much see something different. It's rare that you see the same animations. It's so situational, and that does add to the experience. Because in FIFA, realistically, you score the same type of goals. It's the same animations to score. And where in this game, it's situational. So if a player's off balance or in a certain position, he's going to try something different. He's going to try something that's going to work in that situation. Just like there, Marcus Rashford with the chip past Khan. And that was probably one of the better goals that I scored in this day. But yeah, once again, an example of how real the faces look, how defined they look as well. And you can see Marcus Rashford looking very, very smooth and HD. Likewise, that young David Beckham model. But yeah, once again, the weight of the pass from Lingard, very, very nice. And they're making steps to make this more of a smooth game. It's getting there. Still not at the level I would like it to be, but it's come a very, very long way. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys will appreciate that. Even stuff like this header from Chris Smalling, the animation there, the way he gets up high and he tries to fizz it down with his head was very, very good. Look at Matic using his body. Ji-Sung Park is going to fall to the ground this time. And just these little things, these little additions are really nice. Once again, the little close dribbling there, the head and animation, a lot better than it was in PES 2019. In PES 2019, that header would have gone up and kind of soft, and I don't like that. But in this one, it was a very, very big improvement. You can see there. As I've tried the dive here, that is very interesting. So I was asking the people next to me, how do I dive again? And I realised you have to press quite a few buttons. But I did dive to the ground here. Ashley Young, obviously very theatrical. And he also tries to style it out. I had to go back and replay this. He tried to style it out as if he pulled his hamstring. And you can see here, I don't know how he was thinking the referee was going to buy that. He's gone to his ground. He's pretending like he's pulled his hamstring. And I'm pretty sure in the end he will receive a yellow card. But you can see Ronaldinho in the background with his hand on his head thinking, oh my gosh, like we've committed a foul. But then he realises Ashley Young was just being a bit of a cheat. Once again, another example of how the collisions, the animations come across. Chris Smalling against Batistuta here, putting his body there and helping Pogba out to win the ball. It's very, very nice to see. Very, very satisfying as well. Ronaldinho with some silky touches. I'm pretty sure they will be putting a different model of Ronaldinho in the game as well, because this is the oldest version in terms of, this is pretty much Ronaldinho at his current age. And hopefully that's not the one that we will get to use. Hopefully we'll get a higher rated one, as Totti did well to skip past. And you can see just these little things, it just looks a lot nicer. Once again, the close control dribbling, you can see Ashley Young goes into Lingard here. And Lingard sells Nakata there, an absolute dream. Goes in behind, and it would have been really nice if we could have scored from that. But we're going to take another look at that. I had to pause it to look at it. Ashley Young showing the close control dribbling, and then Lingard likewise. Look at that, Nakata's gone to his left, had no idea, and it created an opportunity for us. But as you can see, like I'm saying, the variables in the game, the way different stuff changes. Look at the ball mechanics there, the way it's deflected, it's made De Gea change his footing, and it's also the direction of the ball, the way it's changed there was very, very good. But again, the finishing, the striking of the ball, a very, very good feature. Something that looks realistic, in my opinion. They have failed to capture that sometimes in the previous PES. It looks like they're sort of kicking a rock sometimes, but this time they've added to the experience, they've worked on it, and they've made another step in the right direction, which we love to see. And speaking of strikes of the ball, look at that free kick from David Beckham. I paused it instantly because look at this. Look at the movement on that. How has De Gea not conceded that? It looks a bit almost even exaggerated. It was kind of crazy. I was expecting him to maybe try and wrap it far corner, but he's gone, struck it in the centre of the ball like David Luiz and Drogba would, and it did cause a lot of problems for David De Gea. But overall, guys, I'm going to say my experience of PES 2020 was very good, and I did wish I had more time to play it. But Hopefully when the demo comes out, I'll get my hands on it a little bit more, and then hopefully as well at the end or later on, I'll get the game as early as possible so I can bring you guys more content, show you guys more of the stuff that I've been talking about in this video. Look at that turn from Ronaldinho, really swift, absolutely sending Chris Smalling and also trying to help them create an opportunity. But that sort of stuff just makes it look so very nice, as David Beckham's going to go out wide there, it's going to be blocked, and on the end is going to take a shot from Totti there, which is saved very nicely by David De Gea. But the computer, once again, they play very nice football. Here you can see crossing, like I said, going to be a very massive part. But the crosses do look a lot better, and the heading has been improved. Batistuta getting on the end of David Beckham's cross. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the game. I'm looking forward to the release of this game more than FIFA 20 actually, and that's me being very honest, because FIFA 19 was very debatable. This one is a step in the right direction. This PES 20. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys do give it a try too. But yeah, this is it from me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you think of the game down in the comment section below, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.
See, we're on physical, understand, and we do things that they can't comprehend. So far ahead, they can't touch the man when the punchlines come through and conquer head. Live for the fan trying to bust the gang, won't figures roll when I get that monster bread. I can tell they want us to bang, but I don't care, can't all of my ops are dead. Cut away, man's elevating from my heart so down, and we'll let that run. His bad guys here demonstrating them, promise no long time, you will get spun. Oh no, down with none. Oh no, down with none. See me do music, can't execute, and me do joints that they can't replicate. My ticket girl, she's extra cute, thought she was home, but she's in my bed today. I know they can't test the crew, MTP, man, no man gets the papes. Man don't play what the rest will do, man, stay real, nah, man, never flex with fakes. It's like man, wanna check my faith, never slow down, nah, man, can't less the pace. In the game, man's meant to stay, I hit targets, yeah, man's blessed with aim. Man stable, man, rep the pain. Came from the bottom, I'm blessed with great. Man don't waste time, man stretch the day. And yeah, I pray for a change, man steps away. Cut away, man's elevating from my heart so down, and we'll let that run.